Astral projection is an out-of-body experience achieved either awake or via lucid dreaming or deep meditation. People who say they experience astral projection often say that their spirit or astral body has left their physical body and moves in another dimension known as the spirit world or astral plane. The concept of astral projection has been around and practiced for thousands of years, dating back to ancient China. Psychics often say that the subconscious or dreaming mind contains the spirit or astral body, resulting in falling dreams or waking up with a falling sensation. Most dreams are not remembered by the conscious mind, making the experience of astral projection a subject of subjectivity. Believers in astral projection point out, though, that most ghost sightings often define the ghost as a lucid or transparent apparition walking the earth. It is unclear whether every physical object has an astral component, or if a spirit literally uses incarnation into a physical body, and this is what results in astral projections, or if the phenomena is something else entirely. Astral projection also touches on life itself and what happens after physical death. There are two general schools of thought on the nature of astral projection. These can be broadly defined as the mystical model and the phasing model. The phasing model, which was defined by Robert Monroe, holds the belief that it is impossible to actually leave your body in the truest sense of the word, and that the astral planes and the physical world are merely points on the long spectrum of consciousness. When a person projects, they actually phase into another area of consciousness and the locales it contains. This can be likened to tuning a radio to another station. One of the initial signposts representing a phase shift away from physical reality has been labeled the state of focus 10, mind awake, body asleep. This viewpoint can be seen as a logical progression of the philosophy that external reality is actually an internally created state. The mystical model includes a large variety of belief systems and astral maps, but they are tied together by their belief that astral projection takes place outside of the actual physical body. In this model, a more subtle energy body is believed to carry the consciousness outside of the physical body. The subtle body is attached to the physical body by means of an energetic connection, which usually takes the appearance of a silver cord plugging into the chakra system, like an umbilical cord. In classical astral projection, the traveler finds him or herself in an apparently real domain, analogous to the other worlds experienced by traditional peoples, which have no parallel to any physical setting or to consensus reality. This is described by New Agers and occultists as the astral plane or the astral. Environments here may range from populated to unpopulated, artificial to natural, to completely abstract environments, and from beatific to horrific. Here, normal physical laws often do not apply, and humans can often, for example, float or fly. Quality of physical detail ranges from crude, non-detailed, and depressing, to bright, vivid, and fascinating. Travelers may travel from one realm to the other. Projectors may find access to visions of the past or future, and to the Akashic records accessible here. It has been said that space and time do not exist on the astral plane, nor the higher planes. But no explanation is given as to how forms and entire environments can exist without spatial dimensions, nor why there can be a sequence of events and yet no such thing as time. Many travelers have theorized that people having dreams actually travel to astral realms, unaware, and again as reported in Astral Dynamics. Travelers have reported seeing dreamers enact dream scenarios on the astral plane, unaware of the more extensive and varied non-physical environment surrounding them. Some also claim common movements in dreams, such as falling or feeling like you are walking through quicksand, is the astral body in action. Etheric projection. In contrast to astral projection, the traditional understanding of out-of-body experiences involves the projector or traveler moving about in usually invisible or ghost-like form in a mundane physical reality, the etheric body. This world may, however, have minor differences between the physical reality world we know if strict mind control is not maintained. Proponents of the writings of Robert Bruce sometimes refer to this practice as real-time projection, and the mundane world as the real-time zone. From the real-time zone, travelers can access the astral, or remain in the real-time zone and witness real-time happenings. In Western theosophy, each subtle body is functionally distinct. Since the etheric body and astral body are not the same, they cannot possibly represent the same kind of psychic activity. Mental projection. Mental projection is projection of the astral body to the mental plane via utilization of mental energy, while within the astral or etheric, to phase into the mental, or a different process used to project directly into the mental plane. The active subtle body of the mental plane is the mental body, which constitutes the intellectual consciousness of the projector in general. The environment is generally highly colorful and kaleidoscopic in nature, like the astral, and shifting consciously. The difference is that even mathematical functions and thoughts will manifest seemingly physically. The buffer zone between the astral and mental planes is known as the Akashic Records, and appears as a library of knowledge of past, present, and future possibility. There are many theories as to why the perceptions of these records and the mental plane in general differ from projector to projector, but the general consensus is that the Akashic Records will appear differently, like a computer or library, to different people at different times, and that the future is always sketchy and can often change mid-viewing to the projector. Thank you for watching my video, and please like and subscribe, and have a wonderful evening.